Good morning everyone. I'm back again today and as usual let's start creating 3D abstract wallpaper or 3D abstract background. Today we'll try to create some little creative but simple, but how that can be possible in 3D in Blender, that we'll see. What are my techniques to think that way, and also soon we will start with a series of 10 colors 9 colors wallpapers, like each day a design based on specific color. So soon it will be, so stay tuned and let's start creating 3D abstract background or wallpaper in Blender 3D 3.0. Here we go. First of all, we will start with setting up our scene. For that I need to set up my routine UI MN user interface for Blender, so I will set it. And also I will switch on my add-on called shortcut VUR, and let's clean up the scene. Let's have a name of collection 9 background. Let's give some name or 9 abstract. Double click and name it abstract. Let's set up our material preparation. This materials are default. When we open the new scene, general scene, we always have a new default materials which we don't need right now, so we will remove it. So right click and delete. Don't press delete directly, it won't work. You have to select those, right click and select the option delete. Now come back to view layer, jump down here to render properties, or you can say render engine properties. Here already default Blender has EV selected in engine, so I will change it to cycles. I mostly do my 60% work, 50% work in EV, 50% work in cycles. Majorly my client demands me to work on cycles, those who understand the Blender and cycles property. So according to this I will also continue to work in cycles right now. So let's set up. As if you have seen my previous videos, previous tutorials, you will come to know why I am setting is the render engine called cycles, for what reason, or why I am having these values in the settings. Default I have 1920 by 1080, that we'll see later. So let's start. What I want, let's say shift A, go to add and mesh, and in mesh I will select plane. Let's keep it as it is, and let's have another plane. Let's say stripe 1, or let's say band or shape 1. Let's see better name, shape 1. Now I will hide this. I'll create another plane. Go to edit from tab, select all by A, M for merge, and select merge at center. Now go to this and it. I'm in object mode. Press tab to go edit mode. Press tab to go object mode. So do this, and I've selected the vertex in edit mode. Press E, Y. Go as much as possible you want. Scroll out. G, Y now. Okay, this is enough. Let's have subdivision. Right click both the vertex you selected of that edge which we created just from one single vertex, and then right click and click subdivision and give some random. No need to do something specific. Go to random. Now in this I need a sculpt mode. See what it gives. It doesn't give any option. Why? Because this is a single wireframe. Wireframe doesn't affect completely for this sculpt mode. So now what I have to do, I'll select these in edit mode, press E, go to X and just do this. Now I can do the sculpt mode, and I'll select elastic deform, and I'll reduce the shape. I guess this is good. Okay, so what I need, I need this part, this edge should be scale flat to this side. Okay, now what, I need one more, so this should be plane, or you can say let's have this one shape 01 and this one ground or BG better. Okay, so BG will be later, we'll use it, but first this stuff. So what I am doing, I'll create multiple shapes here in wireframe. Let's do some extra curves, so Control R, click. Okay, now again I will go to my object mode. I have a shortcut that is Control Tab and select edge this sculpt mode, and we'll just use a smooth. Okay, see how quickly we can go. So now I can also change little. Okay, this is nice. Now let's have Control Tab and object mode. Now again I will select these, Shift D, enter. Okay, Shift D and enter. So now what I am doing, I will be creating one more, but I will do this, giving each a name. Again going to sculpt mode, let's play with it. So again I did some, enter, I mean Control Tab, object mode, Shift D again, enter, and then third Control Tab, sculpt mode, keep playing with it. Little front and back somehow. I need approx few more, so let's have Shift D, enter, no, Shift D. So now let's repeat. We made 3, we have 4, that means 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, now let's work easily. Go to sculpt mode. I am randomly clicking and dragging each. Now next, I guess this is good. Shift, no, Control Tab, sculpt mode again. I think you guys understood what kind of wallpaper I am trying to create. Hope if you understood, then let's have what should be the name of this wallpaper, to comment and understand what kind of wallpaper you can create. Okay, so now what, I'll select all, tab, select these, shift scale Y 0, let's flatten it, scale X 0, scale Y 0, definitely, let's have it position is 0. So now this is done. So let's switch on the object, our background, red it, scale, push it little. Let's have it somewhere here, or let's have these somewhere here. Okay, and I guess this is good enough. Now each and every wallpaper I need to adjust it little. So first of all I will use solidify evenly, but before this I need a smooth effect which I cannot have it from here. So what I will do, I'll select these, edit, select all, just try to understand what I'm trying to do. EX, that's it. Then next one, EX, excellent. Now this one, EY, and EY. Perfect. Why I did this will soon come to know. Let's check here. Okay, so now let's place it one by one, little here and there, and select another one. Let's shift select. I am moving it I am arranging it and in Z axis. This is perfect. Okay, so now what? Now I need a thickness to all, so I'll give solidify even thickness. This is enough, default thickness is enough, but let's have it 0. I need it exactly center, so just do this. One thing I can do, I can select this one, Control C. If you have switch on your attribute, copy attribute, then I can copy modifier and it will give me everything and make all the copies. Control C, copy modifier, and I got it. See the shortcuts, all are good. Let's have it from here. Great. Now what I need one more modifier. Okay, so let's have this removed from each and every modifier first. So I was checking what can we do if we have a copy attribute with us for. So here I will use subdivision surface, set it, right click, smooth shade. Yes, you can try to select and right click and smooth shade here also, no issue. But now I need this to be copy attribute modifier. You got it. Okay, so this is the one thing. Now control, not control, let's do one thing. Now I will set my camera, shift A, create camera. Okay, let's split the screen. Here I will use camera and here I will use this way. So let's set this collection wise, cameras, and this one PG. That's it. This is great. Now let's have a camera. I guess okay, so what we can do for this, I need a one single control for this. I don't want to select all and then play with it. So let's create empty. Here is empty. Okay, so select all the shapes, then lastly empty, right click and parent and object. So now I can handle it by one single, and I need this to be a bigger size. Let's save it. Yeah, Control S. So it should be 09 3D abstract background. Okay, we have it. Now what we can do, now I can control it this way. Okay, this is great. Even, of course, this way also, even this way. That's perfect. Now what I need it in a, I need lights. Now what kind of lights I will do? So let's give a texture first. Say white. Then yeah, then let's have object 1. Which object we are selecting, we should see. Color 10. Okay, so let's create color 10. Before that I need yeah, I guess let's hide this first. Let's create color here first. Okay, so let's say only BG and search color ramp, click Shift A, search gradient texture, this. And if you have switch on your node wrangler, then you should have Control T by selecting the node, and you'll get this texture coordinate system. So it's okay, you can go. Now we didn't change anything regarding to UV mapping on the object, so that's why we can use UV directly, because the object has its own default unwrap already while creation, the default primitive. So we can use this, but better I will suggest, let's try with OB object. So before this I need a light. Let's create a light. This time I will use area light. I use the area light. Let's try this. Come here and make a disk, increase it to 5000. Okay, it's too much. 500, it's too much. Let's create it. Simple color. What should be the color? And here so let's test it. But the one problem I am having is not exactly the shade what I am looking for. What if I say this? So it gives me a shade but not a good blendy shade. So let's have this 0.05. This is good. Now with this I need to add these. But what if I say point light, and I will increase it to, I guess this is good. Let's push it here. Okay, let's change the size to this. Fine, 8 or 5 is okay. Sorry, is okay. Yeah. Now let's select these, only this. Control C, come here, Control V, and what I will be doing, I'll say to this 1 minute. I need here a fixed value so I can be correct. 0.1 is good. So here also I will need a 0.1 always. Now I need another node called hue saturation. Here I will only play a little perfect. So let's select these, let's check. This is good but not correctly done. So what is the exact idea what we can do here? Let's select these, Control C, modifier, okay, and let's have segments, which will be helpful soon. Okay, all good. Now what we'll do, we'll select all. So let's push this to abstract 9 and attach them to object, and then select all, select anyone, control J. What we get, okay, this we get. How we can get that? So we don't have, yeah, so we should remove this. And now we can play the style. Okay, so now what we are doing, we are creating such effect with other such effects, like one right now. Okay, then edit, select, control L, it will be plus, assign, edit this, but duplicate. Let's have it 09, and let's change a little, shift and value. Great. So now what I will be doing, I will say go to material, let's remove this VG, control C, control V few times, change the number, you can see the name 8, then again 7, then again 6, then 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more, 1. Okay, so now all are same, just I need to apply and change the shade. Okay, so let's have select tray, create few, select here, assign, and select these, control L, select here, assign, create, assigning, okay. So now here let's copy 8, then 7, 5, 6. We made few mistakes, but it's okay. This, you should understand where you're selecting, what you're selecting. So we made it here some reverse naming, so it's okay if you understand your scene, then no issue that what material should be on what. So that's great. So what I'm doing, I will make some light dark shades. Okay, here we have 2. Actually we need 11. Okay, so let's have it. So This should be assigned as 11th. This should be assigned as 10th slot, I guess. Let's try. Okay, now what? I need 11 slots, not this. So let's give a name 00, better. That would be better. So this will be 0. Then this will be, right? Then this will be, so where is, wait a minute, this one. Then good. Now third one. Now second. Okay. Very sorry if you are hearing little noise disturbance, but this is it, what we can do. So I think this is enough. Let's go back to color 00. Let's control it such a way. Total shade controls. So easy wallpaper making. Okay, I guess this is enough, but I need a scale down. So S Shift Z, and here it is. Okay, so let's separate now the background. Edit, select all, P, selection, done. Okay, so this is the style. Okay, you can create a shadow effect. You can even create a little control effect like these. Okay, little here, but don't cast the shadow. Cast the shadow of these. Reduce it to 2500. This is much better. And let's set it to easy. Now what else I have to do? I have to arrange these shapes by going here. So let's select all, no, edit, select all. Let's have a height to create a little, and then again I need a deselection, so of course, right. So what I can do, I can scale, and I can also scale, I can also position and shift it somewhere. So here it is. This is our wallpaper. See, now every wallpaper I need one single shape. Okay, one system. So what I can do, I need one band on this, one white band, blending this with. So let's have it in 0. Okay, I changed the name mistakenly. Okay, this was supposed to be 00. Okay, okay, I didn't duplicate those. This will be 0 2. Okay, and I want this to be separated, so now I can change it. Good. And this one, Control S. I guess we had some issues. Okay, now I need one thing to set. First I will create another principal BSDF, or we can do one thing. Let's set this. Let's set this much. Control Shift D and click it here. This is thick. Now what? I change it to white. Okay, let's check it. Not so much, so let's remove this. Here we don't need. Okay, and let's have it complete white. Let's have this. Okay, and little gloss or something. Okay, and I can increase little emission, see what it gives. So better keep it as it is. We don't need any emission, but we need something better. So what is it? I said let's apply this. You see nothing right now, it's okay. I'll set a little. Now Shift A, wave texture. Okay, this one. Let's create Control Shift D here. Let's have this one, connect it to vector and create a color ramp. Connect it or connect it by factor. Let's see what we have. Okay, we don't need Y, we don't need X direction, but we also don't need shape such. So constant, set it, just I need one. Okay, so what we can do here, what we can do, 0.01, let's say 0.01. yes, so I'm reducing it. I guess this is good, and let's have this little less roughness and gloss, and also we can take some little coat. I guess no coat, that's better. And let's have no gloss, 0.1 and 0.5, that's better. But yes, I need a very bright color, so what I'll do, I don't need any white combination without these. Okay, so what next? Position. Good. Let's have this pretty tiny. Okay, let's have it a rotation. I guess this is good. And now, as it is done, so select these, Control C, and jump everywhere. Control V, connect, and that's it. See, we are having it. So let's keep doing it. And Control V, to apply here, connect here directly, I use Control Shift and left click to the node, and it will directly connect to the surface. Okay, now this is done. We should arrange it properly so it won't, of course it won't disturb. So connect object to this node, connect object to this node. We forgot to do it, we should, and connect this. Then yeah, so we need to go back. We also need to connect this one, then we need to connect this one. We also need to connect, yeah, this we have connected. I think this one is to be connected here. Yes. Now what next? Fourth. Yes. Connect. Can go this way. I can go this way, and so what I did, I pressed Control. I pressed Alt and I hold it, and then I'll right click and drag from one node to other, so it will connect automatically. But here it's not correct. I need these to be connected. Yes, such way. So keep Control S doing. We don't want to lose our so much hard work easily. Control E. See, Alt, right click, hold it and drag it to the another node. It will get connected again, and Shift, Control, left click. Few more. Have patience, guys. We're going good. Wait. Yes, this looks nice. I'm connecting an object to this, so select now last one. Let's have it precisely. Okay, this is good. So if you guys don't want that, so obviously you will undo that or you will remove it. So this is one. Now what exactly here we did, we created a wallpaper, we have this, so this is the way, but I don't need this wallpaper, of course. I will remove it, this band. So I'll keep connecting it back, Control Shift click. I'll keep the other thing. Maybe I want to make one more variation, I can do it directly. Okay, so let's go back again. I need this, that's why I'm not doing undo. I need this whenever I need new colors or new band or something, I will be using this. So that's why I am not doing undo, or it will go back to the stage 1 wherever we started by texturing. I think this one's better. Great. Control S, and here we have so now what we are doing, we need a good effect we have already, but one thing we want to change a little angle, an extra angle. So let's set our lights to one collection called lights. Better we set it. This is the background which we don't need, this is the camera which we need. So here we'll do a duplicate, shift D, enter. Let's name it camera 2, camera 1. Okay, this is of course BG. These are shapes, or we can name it paper cut. No, I guess it seems like it's okay. Shapes. Now what I need something like little change this way. Okay, and after that I need camera 2 come down this way. Let's have a rotate, control C, control 0. Okay, so what I'm trying to do. Okay, so now what I need to do something which can be good enough. Let's say black body. No, let's put it here. No, this is not good. Okay, so fine, no issue. So what I am trying to do here, again I need one more light. Let's add a light. Let's take this, or let's create area light again. Of course, put this in light. Now I'll use rectangle 50 by 75. Okay, 75 by 50, 35 better. Let's have it. Fine, no shadows, just lights. If we create shadows, no issue, we will get some different shadows too. So if we say control 0, this way it will, so see the difference. Okay, so no issue, it's okay, we can create these two also. So I guess this is fine, but a little far. Okay, now this is done. Here's our wallpaper or a background, anything you want. So the reason is here, what I'm trying to see, that here this one creates a shape which we can create it easily. We can control our lights and shadows accordingly. What shadows we want, we don't want, we can play with it, and we can argue those things also. But if you don't want this shadows to be created, you can understand, see. And also we can create these stuffs also. Now one more thing, in sunlight this kills everything, so let's have only 5 or have 2, have 1, and then here we can play the angle and see the softness completely got changed. This is the exact what we are looking for. Okay, save it. Now I want to render it in 4K, so my as usual favorite add-on, let's go to render, view render, let's set it, press A4, sorry not A4, 4K, and arrange it. Let's save it again, and then we will render it. This we don't need, so we'll remove it, render it. Here we got changed, here we have these ready, so Ctrl S and click to render image. So as it gets rendered, if you want to learn more, subscribe my YouTube channel, tri-vima creators. Follow on me on Instagram on tri-vima.creators, and also share these tutorials to others. Let them learn, let them grow with you together, and let their ideas to be unique, and also uh, be always at heart. Okay, thank you, and that's it for today. See you on next tutorial. Bye for now.